How's everybody doing, and welcome back to the channel. Like I said in last night's video, I'm going to be heading back and working on the Caddy tonight. Did get the new dash cluster in, and I'm gonna try and put this in. I've been looking at it for just a minute, and I found inside that it is held in by, I think, one screw right here, and the rest of it just kind of pushes in, and it looks like it goes in some slots here, but I'm not 100% certain. But this one is in really good shape in comparison to what we have. My son's in the car right now, and he's just kind of looking around trying to figure out what we need to do. You can see the kind of shape this one is in compared to the old one. So we're just going to go through, and I was looking at these knobs earlier, and it looks like they just pull out.
Oh crap. I didn't try that.
Like that. And then we'll just take that screw out right up inside there and pull the rest of the dash out. Alright, so I got it out just by kind of playing around and trying to figure out what to do. Looks like it has a bunch of these little clips on the back there, and as you push it in, it holds in place. I saw one of these laying on the floor, but I didn't quite know what it was. So we'll have to replace all these onto the new dash. So let's take this up on the bench. And what I'm going to do is, this one is in a lot better shape, but this truck only has 70,000 miles on it. So I don't know if I can turn this mileage back to what this is, but as I had this new one in the house, these 4 screws right here, this whole dash lifts up and out of there. Or I'm sorry, this whole instrument cluster lifts up and out of there. Take all these lights out. I had a small little screwdriver, or don't need a screwdriver, those come off there. Take these 4 screws out, and this speedometer lifts out of there. What I may try and do, this ribbon is not in really good shape either. I don't know if I can reuse this ribbon on this dash. I'm just not sure how all this stuff works. But I really would like to use that back face if I could. So when I get things apart, gonna see what we can't do as far as swapping things out. Okay, so I have everything torn apart. I was able to get this face off of here. This piece right here just pushes on the speedometer needle. This is actually the speedometer needle here. This just pushes on and holds it in place, and then it is weighted. Pretty cool. I've never taken none of this stuff apart before, so I'm kind of learning as I go. I'm gonna do the existing one next and use all this face and everything on this my old cluster here. You can see on the back side everything, there was two nuts on the back side of the ribbon. This is where all of your information is transferred through to all of your lights and stuff like that. Now this is the old one that's all busted out, and then here's the new one. So that's where everything transfers. So as this is plugged into here, it's sending all the information to all the little lights and dials and everything else. So pretty neat. I've never done any of this stuff, never taken any of this stuff apart. So like I said, I'm just kind of learning as I go. And then I have my trusty assistant to hold my light for me. And just trying to teach him just a little bit as we go too. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and take my old one apart and then put all this stuff here that's in really good shape into this correct mileage, and then get this new dash in the truck. Alright, got everything put back together, ready to go back in the truck. Got all my lights back in. Hopefully everything will work. We're going to take this over there to the truck and put it back in there and keep our fingers crossed. Alright, I got the new dash back in. You can see it is just a really nice, cleaner look, especially since all the little lights aren't busted out. The only thing I'm concerned about with this new dash, is this one goes, or this plate, this one goes up to 100 and my old one only went up to 80. So I'm not certain how this speedometer is calibrated. It just goes, everything distance wise is the same. Like from the needle to 10 to 20 to 30, all that's the same. It just goes a little bit further around to 100. So I'm gonna watch that when we take it out again and kind of see how that is. But as far as, you know, all my gauges over here, I got my glow plug, my battery, the oil, temperature and oil, everything is in nice good shape compared to the other one. So I'm pretty happy that I was able to find this. I bought this off of eBay. Oh, I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think 50 bucks, something like that. And then also the heater controls is just a little bit different over here too. The only thing is it just has symbols for hot and cold, and then defrost And then I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the old one to see what this is. But this is off, and then over here is on. Just that's the only difference here. But you know, we'll figure that stuff out as we go along. Right now, the blower motor's not working to begin with, so I don't know if it's within this switch. It wasn't working on the old one either, so I don't know if there's a fuse blown down below or what the deal is. So we'll have to check that out. So I think pretty much for tonight, that is hey, you can't real see me real well. There we go. I think for tonight, that's pretty much gonna do it. Took a little bit longer to put together than I thought it was going to. I wanted to do just a little bit more. I've got brakes, I've got the rain gutter. I think that's pretty much it. I got some other stuff coming too. But I've got, with the rear brakes, I want to do the bearings also. So I went ahead and ordered the bearings for the rear because like I had told you before, it's kind of like a trailer axle, the way you tear everything apart off the spindles. So I figure while I have everything apart, I guess I could inspect the bearings and see how they are, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and order new and be done with it. I mean, the truck's only got 70,000 miles on it. I wouldn't think they would be bad, but I don't know how and why and what kind of 70,000 miles those were. So we're going to kind of just play it like everything has 170,000 miles on it and just replace things. So anyway, guys, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already done so. Let me know in the comment section how you like this truck build and also how you like some of the tool reviews. I'd like to hear from you guys and let you know how you like things. Let me know how you like some of the videos and where the channel's going. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, also let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. It'd be greatly appreciated. Once again, Hot Shots is always in the description, along with some other links down there. You guys want to check them out, feel free. I do appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing and watching, and until next time, guys, we'll talk to you later on. Bye-bye.